Now at 4, as another storm is bearing down on the mountains and valleys of Southern California, fears growing over catastrophic landslides and damaging floods. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 4. I'm Pedro Rivera.
And I'm Samantha Cortese. That storm is expected to strike areas still recovering from epic winter storms, with people still trapped in areas of the San Bernardino Mountains.
Let's get right out to KTLA's Gene Kang live from Crestline, one of the hardest hit areas we've seen over the past 2 weeks. Gene.
Hi, Pedro and Samantha. There are still some residents even 2 weeks later that have no power, no heat. And as you see, they desperately need food and other necessities. This is one of those distribution areas, but they also have some folks who need their prescriptions and are in desperate need of the essentials. Now, there is a special phone number. We talked to the San Bernardino County emergency officials. This is the latest update.
There is people that are still stuck in their roads. I just spoke with a lady today on the phone, and she was worried about some prescriptions. She's been stuck in her home for 14 days, and she has about a 12-foot berm in front of her house. When we do get these calls, we do have a non-emergency phone number that can be called, and we get people out there as quickly as possible.
Well, here are those non-emergency phone numbers for those who need help. The call center is 909-387-3911, and for prescriptions, 909-833-9373. Our news crew followed CAL FIRE just yesterday as they went door to door to check on trapped residents. There are 700 firefighters and 60 law enforcement on the ground today. The county sheriff says major roads are plowed. The focus is human life and accessing private roads in the backcountry. Now, 2 weeks ago, a brutal winter storm, a blizzard, hit San feet of snow piled. They gave away free supplies, and more emergency food donations were given with Santa in Lake Arrowhead to help those in need. Now, back out here live, this is one of those food distribution areas, and I've been talking to some residents who say this is the first time in 14 days that they dug themselves out of their own houses up here on the hill. We're going to hear from them coming up in the new hour. However, they say all of this food, the supplies, the diapers, the stuff for their children, this is what they desperately need, and the community seemingly has come together. Reporting live here in Crestline, Gene Kang, back to you in the studio.
All right, Gene, thank you. And Kai, we've been hearing you say it all day. We've been hearing it all week. This rain is warmer.
Yes.
So floods on the way, possibly?
Yeah, well, now what's going to happen is we're going to see rainfall coming to the mountain communities. So we're going to, unfortunately, rub some salt in the wound, because you just heard Gene talking about they're finally being able to get outdoors. Now we're going to see rain, and it's going to compact a lot of that snowfall, and it's going to create a lot of flooding as well. And the compaction could cause some avalanche danger as we make our way through Friday and Saturday up in those local mountain communities. Today, though, of course, we're dry. We're looking at what has turned out to be a beautiful Wednesday in the region. And as you do take a look at some of the issues that we will see headed our way, well, rain will definitely be one of them. So will snow in our local mountains. There is a look at Huntington Beach right now, and look at the trees at the bottom portion of your screen. They're swaying, and the ocean surface a little roughed up. And the reason that is occurring is because we're now seeing the onshore flow beginning to move into Southern California. And as that happens, we'll look forward to more cloud cover as we head through much of your Thursday evening. Friday is going to be a rainy day here in Southern California. Center of the low, and